or?
No, I don't have a pillow behind me this time.
Okay.
So if you put the pillow, I'm going to mark.
Yeah, guys, we're just making sure everything is everything. Come on, Tasha, look at it, take it. Yes, so wonderful evening. Had a good day at church today. Where is that thing?
What you looking for?
Good, my church.
Your charger?
Harmless thing. What's it already?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Look like it. What? Something triple. Oh.
No, I'm a phone messenger.
No, man, I didn't see it today. Thing come up and gone.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, as you know, when you come on, you like the live. You say hi to us. We say hi to you, and we're gonna have a nice good conversation, as we normally do. Yo, that rhyme. I'm getting good at this. Anyway, so guys, just to officially start and welcome you. Hi everyone, welcome to another
Conversation with Elise.
Conversation with Elise. It's been a good day, as I said before, but also the time is hot again.
Yes.
Time is hot again, but I guess you have to get used to that because we live in Jamaica. You ever get used to the heat?
No. Not in this time when it's nearing to summer. But it's not even summer yet, though. It's spring.
Right? It's pretty late. It's pretty near to summer. Our Jamaica does have summer all year round still. But of course, when the time cool, it's really nice and cool. But when it's hot, it's me draw.
It feels annoying.
Yeah, man. I wish the rain would fall.
I mean, these are the times I wish I were living near a river. So.
That river down there?
Not really, but every bramble or stick me here broke, but I'm ready to go home. Honestly.
All right. Let me just make sure. Let's see where I'm going.
Oh, it's blinking. Do I find that thing?
I do it.
Okay.
So the switch, yeah, guys, we'll just switch from my data on the phone to Wi-Fi. So
yeah.
Stabilize it. Yeah. So again, as you say, as you come on, just indicate who is on, and we will say hi to you. Do we know? Oh yes. So we heard Brother Brett had his birthday on Friday.
Yeah, we did wish him happy birthday.
Did we?
Well, I'm in the group, I'm still in the group. Oh, you did?
Oh,
I thought you knew.
None of us know.
Yeah,
I mean, I saw when they did it in church today.
Actually, we're still in the group. The brother it's like a family group thing. But I thought that and you had wished him personally.
No, so Brother Brett, and of course we did the wedding vlog on his he and Renee's marriage.
Yeah.
So we want to say happy birthday, Brother Brett. We hope you had a fantastic one.
I'm wishing him happy birthday.
Let me say it now officially on the channel. Yeah, hope you had a fantastic one. And we wish you all the very best. And especially that you're now newly married. I gather you having a pretty good birthday. You had a pretty good birthday, you know. Who else we know that had birthday?
It wasn't Sister Sadie. Somebody stood out in church today, man.
Oh, Sister Dixon.
Sister Dixon, yes.
I don't know what there was somebody else. I don't remember. I don't think somebody that I know.
At church? I don't know.
But yes.
Yeah, but also I found out today that my godmother, Miss Abel, that she passed away. Actually, Shannon let me know that she was at her grave digging, so I said, I'm never here.
Okay.
Or anything. But anyway, her funeral will be Saturday. So I just want to say.
This Saturday? Mm-hmm. That's pretty short notice.
Yeah. I'm kind of broke, so.
Yeah. It's too short a notice.
Yeah, but that's a funeral I would really want to be at. But anyway, so I want to say condolences to the family. Mm-hmm. And I'm really sorry to hear. But I said, okay, unless Ken thinks she tell me or whatever. Yeah. But anyway, later I'm talk to her about that.
I'm not seeing the thing up here, so the numbers.
I don't know what caused it. Maybe you'd have to let me check.
Just checking something, guys.
Yeah, so there's
Okay. All right. We're not seeing the numbers that we normally, but I guess it will come up eventually.
It will come up eventually, I guess.
Yeah. So anybody want to celebrate anniversary?
In May, not yet.
So it was just.
Because we didn't hear it announced today.
Yeah, it was just
birthdays.
Right. So as you said though, and well, we didn't put a title on the live, but you'll know that we're going to be talking about of course today is Mother's Day, and I know my mom always come on, so we're saying hi to mommy. Hi mom. I know you're in a different part of the world.
Yeah.
But again, just want to say happy Mother's Day to you, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are part of the Lee family on this channel. I want to say happy Mother's Day to you, and of course happy Mother's Day to you. Just saying officially on the channel. Yes. So and as we say, as you come on, just hit the like button and then say hi to us. We'll say hi back to you.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, we're going to be talking about mothers tonight, and we want to have a concert. I'm not seeing the.
Yeah, but
you don't want to.
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Well, I hope it don't hinder anything, but.
Yeah, guys, we're not seeing the normal thing that we see up at the top of the
but I can see it on my phone though.
So just, when you say hi to us, we say hi to you. Because we like to see who's interacting with us. So, whatever. All right, yeah, so today, of course, is being celebrated as Mother's Day. And so we want to just big up all the mothers. And we want to have a little conversation around mothers, rather. Because it is Mother's Day, and so on the live tonight, we want to have our little talk on mothers. So first and foremost, what is your fondest memory of your mom?
One of my fondest memory of my mom, who's now deceased, may her soul rest in peace, Lisa Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember when I was a child, and I remember, if she reprimands me, and there are times, she will go to serve because she have to go to serve every weekend. And so I'll go to shopping.
So this one is one of the one where you're in trouble, or the one?
No, man, it's
nice one.
You know, but anyway, this is a nice one. Wherein every time, she got back then, you used to have some really fine silver looking bang. Well, as a child, I thought they were silver, but now that I'm adult and I know that silver is costly, I don't think it was silver. Maybe it was stainless metal. But they used to be shiny metal. Right. They were fine. They were just a little bigger than an elastic. But it would be a whole bundle of them. I used to love the whole idea of it, just tick down my hands. So she know me love those things. So that was one of the most fun memories. She used to buy me those fine bracelets and things.
Oh, you mean the little beanie
bangle?
But them you get.
But there are plenty. What's the thing where you hold on it like?
A slinging my collar.
Yeah, it's fine like that, but it's just that it's bangle. So when you trickle down on your hand, I don't know. I used to feel nice as a little girl with it on it. And then another memory was when when I was a child, when she allowed me to like on weekends, so you cannot wear to school. Put on, me used to love to put on her red nail polish. I know as a child, you don't know better. You just want in a big people something to feel like say you're big. So I used to love those things. And I don't know if you remember this one too. And Sundays, Sunday school was a must. They don't come with us to Sunday school in our church. But they will ensure that all of us have to leave out of the house to go to church on a Sunday morning, to go to Sunday school. And she would always put on her, because she have necklaces, myself I would buy for her. So she would always put on one of the necklaces that I choose, the one with a little cross on it. But then I think it was stupid as a child because there's a lot of pressure that comes with wearing her stuff, because she would say, if you cannot find it, don't come back in here after church. But through me, you are wear it as a child, because as a child, no better if you go say them something there, it's thing.
Yeah.
So I would have on our gold necklace, and then of course we'll go to church with Uncle Lydie, may God rest him. May his soul rest in peace. Bye.
There's a mommy gone. Uncle
Yeah,
gone.
and her smaller brother. But we used to go to Sunday school with him as a child. And yeah, at the time, with the necklace, for a minute you have to feel if the chain around your neck, you want to go back with it.
I just type something, let me see if it comes up. Just want to make sure so we're not losing any
See,
visible.
people are in there.
So, yeah, but we're not seeing it.
But we're not seeing it.
Jordy?
You have to fix it because I didn't even realize it either. So good night, Mal. Welcome.
Jordan?
And hi,
Come here a
Mal.
sec, please.
Hi, Ron. Welcome as well, guys. And thank you, Ron. He said, Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Yeah, what happened? I have to click my, what do you say now? My comments for me to realize.
We're not seeing the comments on our live.
As a child, I guess I was really vain, so because those are the stuff I remember. I wonder if it's an app that you have opening. Why?
Tanisha.
Oh, good night. Also, Tanisha. Good night. Good to have you. Yeah, so then look what's up there.
Is that because I started on? We started on the.
He's just starting out why he's not seeing the chat.
But I just switched to. You should.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, those are some of the things.
All right, cool.
Those are some of the things that I remember. Those little vain things when your mother dressed you up in her nice stuff, them to go to church, Sunday school, and it was an awesome responsibility. But for some reason, I never cared. I just want to wear stuff.
Yeah, because that's why Michelle is so fancy, you know.
Well, let's say blame my mother. Well, I the mother get her shit, you know. It's still certain things.
So, guys, what we're looking at now, we want you to share the funnest memories you have of your mom, and we're going to go to something else. But we want to start right there. So you can tell us what was one of the best memories you have of your mom, and then we want to hear from you guys. Tanisha, if Rohan is nearby, tell him we say hi, and he can say hi to us. Tell him some vex with him.
Ron or brother Graham?
Eh?
You said Ron.
I will miss Lord of mercy. Rayan.
Maybe to me just read Ron who's coming.
Yeah. So I'm talking Rayan actually. Yeah. But for me though, my fondest memory of I'm not seeing it.
Oh.
My fondest memory of my mom. Whoa.
Yeah, one lot.
I think it is when she'd come. Well, I wouldn't have seen her. But one of the ones that would stand out was when Mom would come at parent teachers meeting.
You bless. We never get one of them. So if I come and want to get people, she say, "I'm telling you to get a mom coming."
Mommy.
No, sir.
One thing, mommy does. Mommy no miss parents teachers meeting.
Yeah.
So when she came, well, the good thing about it still, I was always a good behaved boy.
That's why I love when she come.
Yeah, and then mommy would interview all of the teachers, all of my teachers, and one of my favorite teachers at the time was a lady named Miss Chin.
Okay, she
literally, no. She was a Chinese. but she named
Boy.
Mrs. Chin. And she was like one of my favorite. And mommy and I would have
Thank you, Mal.
whole,
Sorry.
yeah man, mommy and I would
Sorry.
have whole heap of conversations. And at the end of it, I'd like go to mom and say, what them say? And the teachers would, and she would tell me what the teacher them say. But I was a good baby in youth still, so me never really have much to worry about.
Negative to worry about.
But if she, like for example, now if me never do well on my test, she'd have said, wait till I
Wait till I go.
wait till I go home. Me and you. And all the way home, me a pray. I said, God, please don't make she leave it. And then now what happened? I remember one time it was night. I reached one night. Just act like I was asleep.
So she not go wake
So she no. Yeah, because I can't was if I got to bed early.
That's what like Michael when me say, when you finish your homework, I need you to do some spellings.
You know, so me check it out, Michael. Also.
Listen, Michael has
I
got
some things when we think him take from me, you know.
Lena fans are gonna help him, you know, come on, that's the truth.
But yeah, guys, you can tell us though what were some of the funnest memories you have. I know well, I mean that Miss Maliki can talk if you. You can tell us some of your funnest memories that you have of your mom. One of the other memory I probably can think of. Well, well, to be honest with you, I think being the middle child, Kerisha was too small, and I probably said it before, but Kerisha was too small. Jerome was bigger than me, and him just loved to have him own way. As the middle child, I was like always the one to call to.
But did you know
we
that?
do this, we gotta do that.
Honestly, in real life, I heard that the middle child get the most attention. The second child get neglected.
No, you mean the last child get the most attention?
I don't heard that.
The last one in spoil.
The last one is spoiled, but the middle one get the most attention, and the second one is ignored, and the first one either they weirwood or they could care less about or something like. That's what I heard, but you can't listen to TV anyway.
Well, I mean, some things are spoken of on based on experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was the go-to child for everything, and sometimes I felt like I grew up too fast in terms of maturity. Like me get mature too fast.
Well,
like responsibility wise,
yeah,
I learned to be responsible very quickly.
Remember we spoke about that too?
Bridging the gap as if I was.
You have to grow up fast when you're the first one, or if you're a reliable child, or something like that.
Well, me no mind the reliable part, because I like the fact that I was able to, to get things done. So me no really mind that part, but. It became a pressure when you were constantly asked to do this and to do that. You understand me? But I mean, all in all, I think my mommy did a very good job. Amidst the challenges,
the best they could.
Amid the challenges, she did. Because and then we're a different father, but I think I don't think it's a matter of segregated from my father or from mommy, but I was just
a balance.
Yeah, it was cool. Malika, so one of my fondest memory of my mom was going to town with her. Oh Lord, I'll forget that one there, but I'll share my word with that one. Town was all day thing, and she not coming back home with her Captain Bakery, without a Captain Bakery. Yeah, brother. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Yes, we concur. Yeah, and my stepfather era loved by Captain Bakery, brother. See,
it tastes good still,
It used to taste good, and then it's warm.
It's warm,
and you spread some butter upon that.
Oh.
Heavenly.
Actually, we get conscious and some want wheat and
but then Captain Bakery not going much. Not going. I don't know if the one in Portmore, but I know the one in Crossroads. Them still are going. Them still are doing things.
I'm not a good person because a long time. But it was
yeah. But
I had a good tasting bread. It and the bull of them.
I had an experience downtown with my mom.
Yes, stop.
Downtown. As I say. I wouldn't say I have a fear of downtown,
But you don't
but
like
I
it.
just don't like
I think
downtown.
that's why you don't like downtown.
I don't like downtown no more.
I honestly
One
think
other
that's
thing,
why.
hold on to this. One other thing that happened, just fixing the camera, guys. One other thing that happened was I was I was
You have to fix the
downtown.
phone now if you do.
Mhm. Good.
Let us see.
Is it
Oh,
okay?
the lighter come on back.
Which
But it
one?
look upskirt. It look like I'm tilt.
Yeah. Let me make sure.
What happened while you're fixing it?
No, because it
The
was,
frame?
yeah, it was slack.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember being downtown and they there was this, well, those who know how downtown stay, they have the iglas them who they in the street are depend in some place
Mostly in the road.
where they're not supposed to be.
Mm.
And I remember as a child, mommy, I went downtown with mommy and I was walking beside, and then I think even now, when Michelle go downtown and she go certain place, me the way back here. So mommy, when I was a child, mommy was like, come, walk beside me. So we are walk and we hear them say, them a come. You say, Jesus
back
Savior.
them times.
I take up my foot and start run. And I come start grab me by my neck, by my shirt.
So that was a good experience.
No, but one was stick out of my head. Through Malika's people downtown.
Yeah, she mentioned.
Mommy grab me by my shirt collar, so.
Sure, she'll see him though.
And say, turn up, you idiot, we are go.
Listen, say honestly, that's not it's the option to run. I had to duck into Pablo's ear. You remember when we had that 3 days unrest?
Mm-hmm.
I had to rush into Pablo's and hide behind the box. I'm here.
Sure?
Yeah, and people are run. And when I did that, and I came out, so everybody them a walk.
Like normal.
No, walk go home, can I bus no taxi not so walk come about.
Oh, that was a time when
the 3 days.
Okay.
Walk come Ligani from downtown to Ligani. That time I used to go to Garmix Art Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I don't know the people them, but I stay with the crowd, because that was a nice. But I know something wrong with town though.
Yeah, but mommy grabbed me and said, "We are going. Yeah, you that turn up yourself." So what? Because basically, when I heard that commotion, I see people start moving. Me decide to move to. You understand?
Where you going?
I don't know where I go. We just start running. No, man. Them time, mommy, she was very agile and she comes and grabs me.
Yeah, but she have not always have bottom and stuff.
Yeah, she have still have bottom.
See, it's a little for run, if you find you in it.
She moved quick and grab me.
That's your girl.
I said, stay, so you idiot.
Because
and then no, me stay one side of that and so till the old people them run off and whatever. But that was one of them rough memories I had of downtown.
I have quite
and going with her.
Memories with mommy. There were times and memories that I used to love to is when we started going to country and everybody's on the veranda in the evenings and just a talk and a tell stories and so priceless, man.
So
oh boy.
Well, Ruan, you can tell us your funniest memory and Tanisha. Anybody's come on. I mean, remember to like the live guys, and then tell us your story. The other thing I wanted to find out still, but I wanted persons to tell for them story before I went into it. But do you find like, is there anybody in your, like you spoke about your godmother?
Yeah.
What was she like? Like a real mother, or you just...
She did not get to be that. My godmother did not get to be a mother to me in those forms, because there was one time when she wasn't living in the area, and then I left the community very early. Remember? I left the community very early from first year of high school, and then every holiday I would go to Clarendon, as I stated in other videos, to spend holiday. So I was really never around.
Okay.
I was this person who born and grew in the country, but I wasn't really in the country at a certain age. As soon as I get big enough, either I'm the Clarendon or I'm the Kingston or St. Elizabeth, I spend holiday. So I never, on the school time, I was really...
How many godmothers you had?
I had two.
I
I
think
had
I had
two
about two too.
godmothers.
Um, my cousin Pam, she and there's another lady that live on Garnton Road, if I remember serve right. She was also a godmother to me.
Yeah.
Most of the time, godmother does give you money.
And that's the thing with Miss Abel. You see, I had two godmother, but two different personality.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that I don't talk about, which it's my God, what you call her? She's a senior. My that's Pernell's mother, brother, wife.
All right then.
So you wouldn't know she because
Yeah.
she didn't live in the area. She lived in Petersfield,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like the hot girl one where come on holiday, and if she do come, she just push something like and me like girl.
Mm-hmm.
My Abel now, Miss Abel, we say Ma in the country instead of Miss,
Mm-hmm.
and Mas instead of Sir or Mister. So Miss Abel now, she was like the more nurturing type.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she see you on the street and say you're not tired the way you should,
Yes.
or
Oh
she would
yes.
say, go up and change. And wear your shoes, go up. So she was that nurturing type. And then when you're small now, like that time soft drinks was a thing. She would like carry a little soft drink and so and whatnot. But as a teenager now,
Mm-hmm.
it's like when we go back to spend a holiday, she's the one now. It's like, come here, and we go look for her and she kill her with kisses. Kiss up her face and say, look how you get big. Eh? And says, how you doing? But it's coming from love and so. But the sad part about it is that, if I've gotten mature and start going to the country, there was a time when she weren't able to come out and so. So even though I would stop by when I'm passing and say hi, most of the time there were some time now, you and I would just go in and then have to leave at the same time. That's in the latter part when she gets sick and so. So I really didn't get to be there in those days. But I haven't forgotten her.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Shannon just in last year. Shannon was by her home, and I think she couldn't see no more. Lost her sight. So Shannon called me and let me spoke with her. And so that's the last time I spoke to her was last year.
Mm-hmm.
And but she's a beautiful soul. But my take is that, if the persons are going to stay alive and not having their sight and whatever,
Yeah, the health deteriorating.
yeah, better they have a better place to go. We know there's a better place. So, but she was a beautiful soul. She's not somebody that I'll forget. You understand?
Okay. So all right. So this question, now, guys. And of course, it's for the ladies. All right. No, before we get to the other question, do you think that when we were a little bit like how our moms disciplined us? Do you think we felt the love? What was the feeling like? For me, I knew my mommy was like she don't want nobody to take step away.
Yeah.
So she tell herself to do this and to do that, or don't do this or don't do that. And once to be honest with you, anytime I go again, so she say, me see what she say. Me see it and I say, boy, it just follow me. This would reach me, Like for example, when we go near, because we never had the TV so early. You're the blessed. We don't hear
the blessed. So bad blessed in different ways. Because you don't have stuff for me, man.
But we never had the TV, so we don't go with neighbor and whatever. And sometimes I literally had to just sit at the doorway to watch them TV.
Oh man, we get beaten for our relatives.
I think as a child, the novelty was there.
Yeah.
And even at times, I can't remember though when they would say wherever we went and watch TV, they would say, I forgot to your bed now, it's late.
So I get the feel because that was something that my grandmother and my mother had to say too.
Yeah.
And you're late, maybe I've been late. Maybe like at 12 o'clock, But that is mostly like the boy cousins. They're there for 12 o'clock and whatnot. You understand? But as you talk about the beating, I get some. Listen, when my mother, I remember one of my most fondest memory, meat memory. I had this nice little yellow and white dress. Like you have a nice little church dress, but your growth it gets short and it tap on your leg. But that's the time your parents say you can't wear it go no more. But that's the time you welcome it because you're small. You should leg. But anyway, never know better. I'm get some lick like mommy like how she beat and she upset. It's like your clothes are get torn. Cause my grandmother come and say that is not how you school a child. That is how you school a child. Fight to fight the child. You know me. Maybe that's why Michael says when they get slapped. Cause me, I'm a wiggle a child break loose and you know. But even though my mother, one of the most thing I get slap up for was not staying in the. I wasn't a yard. Hence, I'm a house right now because I wasn't a yard person. When I was a child living in the country, everybody a relative.
Yeah.
And you have so many relative men, and you know, at the time, you know, say you don't have internet and a JBC and then
Black
something
and white TV.
black, you know, we did call it early state, but not much never did it. You know?
The JBC sign off at about 12 o'clock.
Yeah, and then you have so much little cousin your age, because one thing with the people that in the country back then, everybody have children and age group. You can everybody have their own little age group. And so you live from one cousin yard to another. You know who for yard used to live? Carlene Forrest. That was on the live that we did about how would we she's a big one, biggest one for my uncle. So she was bigger than all of us, and you know she have other sisters. So you know she was a cook, as Ron told her that she taught him how to cook. Carlene basically teach everybody. I've taught with them. She was like the chef in the yard, because she had the eldest. And we used to live up with them yard and play the fun things and play bingo. We play dice, we play what is it, drafts. And you know, Chinese skipping rope, and there is one of it. What I think the name of game where you mark out like squares, hopscotch. So with moonshine, baby, up there you just to rock us. At the time, I think
my yard was the yard everybody wanted to be at 27. Yeah, man.
And then Andrine yard too. Andrine, they have the sound system. Uncle Yuda, Mr. Dead, the Easter thing.
You know, my yard, they had like space to play all football. I mean, just at the front there.
Yeah.
And persons would literally come over and just to play football with it. But yeah, but my yard was a central place too.
Yeah, so there is a nice and everything, but most of the things when me get slapped up for, remember this? Yeah, most of the, I think me deserve it. Cause as me get up, as me get up, you know, sometimes I even brush, you know. And then me tell you at the you remember the other incident that I told you about when mommy come down in the community? That is little tab, but that's my grandmother gate, so Carly and them live behind the grandmother. And Michelle, from morning you got up, you never to go to piss spot from under the bed. And there people, I know people yard, you know, my uncle yard with Carly and my uncle cheering them and Kara and Sandra, everybody. You know, and but I think she was just annoyed. But me learned the lesson though. Me learned the lesson, and she expressed her love just like how she show her when she's upset. She do the same thing. She don't talk much, cause you know her. So she expressed her love. But that's in the same way, but like with stuff. She expressed her love in an unspoken love. And I catch my mother tell her, "But I love you, you know, and how you do, you know." Since when you're big, and cause you know when you get to know her now, and so she more forthright, but I understand her. So I never grew up with no resentment or anything, because I think most of the trouble that I give her deserve the discipline. And another thing again, she have her way of expressing her love with the bangles, with the little nice things that me love, on her necklace, and her she know, you know, so she express her love in her own little way. I remember my mother had me at her 18, so she was young herself.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I love my mother. She's with us now.
Malika said that's why she know. That's why she know why I love bingo so.
Mr. Mal. Listen, the next fact to that, the bingo thing where you see me love with Malika, is when they were playing in the country.
Malika, the whole team.
Well, that's true. But Malika has the passion like me for it. So the thing is that we Mr. Love is, so when I was a child, as I already tell Malika, when they're playing bingo and I go there, they used to run me.
So you a win?
Me, I don't want to spend my money to ever play with them.
You try to set your money.
Right. And you see, Andrine, that was on the live corporate time we talk about Uncle Andrine was my Malika. Then good with the winnings and whatever. But because for some reason they used to quarrel with me, I have one liquor book. I talk about when I was a child, I have one liquor book. I remember I'm small, I can't make one book, and that one liquor book always a winner. I remember when the money was something down.
You're gone.
So they used to cut me, say Kay and father-in-law now. he used to have that. Like his place was a place of bingo. And him said, look here, you see anybody care about the little girl that come back door? Because them not say, little girl, you know. Listen, not even the gate she now pass. Because every time we play for some reason, me that you learn me and do me win. That's what win. So me God, I'm got my max tricks. Oh, so it was fun. You know, there were some fun moments with them. And what I love about the country back then, anybody that really knows you, they were like a mother to you. They could discipline you. They're not abusing, but they could discipline you. You couldn't like behave out of the way and carry on before big people. You know, because first of all, they must scold you, send you up, and you're not gonna tell your mother because you're gonna get another scolding.
Yeah.
But your mother is protective. My mother was a protective of me if people are talk crap and you know.
So and that was one thing I think that was instilled in me. Like even though looking back now, I think it was like Gina have certain stuff. You still anchor on. That's a word I think we use. Anchor
I don't think it's anchor. I think children were pure. Most
and you
children
think
were
like
pure.
them not gonna vex, man.
Them not go vex, you know, see it as is something that is looked down on because once persons are kind to you, see everybody as family. If you see your parents talk up to somebody a lot of times,
You think that it's okay.
them a friend and it's okay. It's not like no, you know. So it was pure.
Malika says she never deserved the broomstick at all.
Yes.
Yeah, what was your mother's?
You know, tell them me get broomstick, me get shoes, anything she gets basically. And I think that's where my grandmother had a problem. And she weren't doing, I don't think she was doing it from hate. I think it was frustration because to be such a young person and have a child, and I remember at the time she was one taking care of me. My father wasn't really in my life. Now, don't want to get in that anyhow. He wasn't really in my life. So I think she was frustrated.
In flyout.
Yeah, she was frustrated and there, I think certain things didn't have closure. They no closure and it boil over, and everybody was saying that me favor my father, and maybe she me remind her of my father too much. But she have her ways of like how I'm a hugger now because my mother wasn't a hugger. I think that's why I'm such a hugger. But she has, as I said, she have other ways of showing it, and I'm happy for that because I think from a young age I know how to look out for myself, know how to be firm, and still know how to be gentle.
Well, my
so it's
mom,
good and it's bad.
I literally built mommy without use it for me. Yeah, and she locked the door, so me can't come out. She like go in. She like go in. I'm walk go in. She just locked the door. She locked the door and the bell she draw. Oh
Lord.
Lord!
You're so obedient. People like Malika and I, when we hear say go in, we must run out because when we hear go in, you know, a broomstick or anything, so we run out.
Under the bed, me gone. And she had
tried. Man.
Under the bed, me gone. But as I tell her, mom was she was like, it's, you know, she's a
disciplinarian.
No, man, I say in China, she never have no issues walking and moving fast.
Yeah, she's flexible.
Yeah, so you know I would get it there. So, but I mean again, you know, I can't speak for everybody, but for me though, me know say, I think I hate licks so much that me try and keep away from doing anything wrong. Yeah, man.
Yes, I enjoy childhood.
No, me not like feel weak, man. That's why even though psychologically, I say to myself, all right, I will stop it, Michael, because just the sight
of it.
And then I remember what I went through and those psychological things.
Yeah, but Michael started crying before the bell turned reached him. And Michael started though Michael Jackson on him bottom like no that is you know.
Anyway, I will meeting is the last
thing. I'm not fine with them can like about this.
No, but right. I mean, look at the discipline we get. We cannot tire, don't it?
Yeah.
I don't think anything wrong with it. The other question I want to ask, know that you're a mother. Know that you're a mother, and Malika and Tanisha and so on. Know that you're a mother. Looking back. What are the is there things that you went through that you don't that from your mother's interaction that you know what that you don't allow to happen with your child?
Yeah. Number one, right now, guys, I have a phobia for mathematics. It's not funny. I mean, people cannot rob me with doing math, really. Even when I've been to pre-university, my teacher used to tell me that, Michelle, you don't have a problem with the subject, but I can see that you have a fear. I have a phobia for it. And that comes from me from basic school there right up to primary. When my mother teach maths, what, you don't get it yet. You're wasting time. You see the English, we love English. Like, so, but I think the is a fear, like as she said, but if you clear the book with the maths, and she said,
That means you can overcome it. You just need to get a good teacher.
I
Or you
don't think
block
he's
your
a
mind.
teacher. It's not even, I don't have a problem with understanding. I don't have a problem with like the first, second, and second. So if you reach at the answer, I say, oh, I wonder if that's right.
Yes, second guess.
Let me know. It's like, I don't know if I
Anxiety
explain
take you over.
anxiety. And I tell myself, say, even with Michael, if I see he's trying to get out of doing his homework and stuff, we either just turn him over to Jordan, or me just tell him to go on your bed, or morning we try it again or something, because I see me getting upset and the memory of what mommy was doing. She meant well little. I know she went well, but no, it never worked or something. I don't want that to be. And the whole birthday that I love to celebrate so much, because I've never celebrated a birthday as a child or a teenager, the only time I say my birthday really counts, I mean, it was, remember Sammy, that guy, no, I'm gonna maybe one next day another time. But I tell myself that even though I don't have it, I want to make the effort for my kids, because I want them to know that I appreciate them, and I don't want them to become an adult. Everybody says, boy, my birthday was this, and then I don't want them to be like me wearing, man, me not know stories. I couldn't even tell but as a child,
I think like that's about like and if you watch like some of the previous blogs, birthday vlogs, it kind of looks strange, but with it,
stiff.
Because me not used to birthday parties, me not used to any big alabaloo over my birthday. I remember when I just went to Facey, where I'm working now, and it was what that been either my second year or the first year. They had a good shingling with cake and whatever, and it felt pretty weird. It felt pretty weird, like people was making much about my birthday. I'm like, okay then, but yeah, I think those things psychologically, if you can do better for your child and make them feel the appreciation, feel love, I think it helps with the self-esteem and the warmth and the feeling of being close to your parents.
And I think that's most parents in modern time. Like whatsoever your parents didn't get to do, that's supposed to be positive, and do it for your children. Whatsoever your parents meant well with, but they missed the mark, you try your best not to do that to your children. I think that is just a norm. You understand?
Malika says, I was a good girl growing up, man. Me only get the broomstick 2 times. You're happy for you, Malika.
That's a good thing.
Happy for you.
I mean, and maybe depends on the because when you have a lot of cousins, you always go river that you hear, don't go to the river. And you always are here, stay in the yard. And make sure, and again, there was this thing that was just so stupid. The mother tell us that don't leave the yard until you sweep up certain area, till you that time use radio, cause that time mommy them when them have nice polished things and whatnot. But in the early beginnings, when she says send down the red oak in between and use matches to get out the dust and send the outside bathroom, you have to send, and she said, I want to see my face in it. And then now you want to hurry up to go down the road, go play with your cousins. And I say, you have a minute of me if you watch the scoreboard too. And then that's what I think. As children is just children. They're not deceptive and they're not this. They're just genuine children. And me just hurry up. What? And the peel, that time mommy gone stop peel because me say, no, that time my mother, me say, all me have to do, was just look when she do it versus when she set and a discipline me if you do it. But only thing me want to know say me know me if you sweep it, not even sweep. You apply the dye and do everything. So as a child now, you know say the thing I gonna look white when it dry, and some place I gonna look shine and another place I look dull.
Can I apply like how
Cause
she
me
tell you?
not applying it like what she show me. Me just want to say me do it, and the evidence say me do. Hey, I don't remember where we went. I don't remember if it was she came after we supposed to go to somebody, something like they're having. And me they have on this nice little jumper me they get from England. You know what I'm calling a ramper, but my one was a short one with Tanya top side your knee.
Okay.
It's a all in one. It have the pockets and the drawstring at the waist and the
Okay.
pocket and roll up sleeve. So that was like one of my best, you know. And hey, when she come and she go into that bathroom and it dry and it look, you know, that have white streak, you know, the dust dry underneath it, so it look bumpy.
She call you up.
She called me back. She said, "A matter of fact, don't even change your clothes." And I'm my best romper. Yeah, I know why. Just when I finish, it come over again, red walk all over it and everything. And I was so mad with my mother for days. Me vex with her. But when she called me, I have to lose a screw face
You
and say,
better?
"Yes, mommy."
You
That
better?
time inside of me, I boil, you know, because I'm upset, but I have to keep that to myself.
Malika says, my mom never gave me a birthday party either.
Yeah.
And so I make sure to celebrate my kids' birthdays. Yeah.
Same some man.
Yeah.
Same so.
And like if it's because if you never had something, you're not gonna miss it.
Yeah.
But then you'd watch your friends them having stuff. But you know, you grow up, you know, but I make much of it. If you know, if it don't happen, it make a big difference and thing. But for us who are now parents,
Yeah.
we have to do the right thing.
Right.
And sometimes it may be challenging financially, but
you try.
Just the look on your child's face, the smile, the joy, you know, it's worth it.
Yeah, because the same Uncle Yuda that I talk about, the Easter thing, we set in the egg, and Andrew, one of my friend, her daughter that was there, their family, I mean, they weren't rich, but they had shop in the community, and their shop was one of the well-stocked shop. So it was booming and everything. So them have the sound system, they play bingo there on Friday nights and whatever. But her father, that man was a beautiful soul. He would play the music and he celebrate his birthday and whatnot there. But how they do it is like they make it an event so people can come and enjoy themselves, and people can come at their gate and sell their barrel of liquor, and so they make it like a community event.
Yeah.
So you could still somewhat know what it should be like. You understand? So you just feel like it was a majority in the community that get it. So it's like when the adults do it for themselves, it's like a big party. So, but you never miss it, honestly. Never miss it.
Did you have a bedtime? You have a curfew time, bedtime?
I don't think I had a bedtime of such until when your mother go to the fair place. The thing was that you couldn't be out there and your mother is in. But as long as your mother were out there she know where you could be
you can be on the outside.
You can be on the outside. Because I remember my father came back from England and I was what? I think I was, I believe it was nearing to my final. I wasn't nearing to my final year in primary school. And same place that Uncle Yuda's shop. At that time it was about 7 o'clock and he called me and he said, don't you think it's time for you to go up now? I said, no. So I said, what time is the bedtime? I said, what time is the bedtime? I said, no. That time, I think I was either 11 or soon to be 11.
I think during the week.
I'm trying to remember.
For me, during the week, I think it was at 9 o'clock.
It's a long time.
Is it 9? During the week. But like on weekends now, I mean, and then for Sunday to go to Monday, I like 8 o'clock.
Time.
Between 7 between 7 and 8 o'clock was my bedtime. And the truth is, when you go to bed, we don't sleep. You can't share a little bit of chat.
That's me and Ralston. we used to play what the thing? Like talk about dopey stories. You see who that freak out first and I have to go under the covers and go sleep. And then when they're like turn off and then you kick and say, you go sleep. Every time was with therapy, you know. True, we were the first ones. I don't know. I love all my siblings. You know, let me not say.
You're trying, but I got it.
But I love all of them still. But Rastan
So when you and
and
again,
Shant.
the mothers can tell us, and guys, please leave your comments in the comment section. You can tell us what were your fondest memories. Just tell us about what your mom. Even if you're watching afterwards, you can tell us what your fondest memory of your mom was, and share the experiences you have had. But know that you're and again, so know that you're a mother, right? Um, did you feel any reservation in becoming a mother?
Yes. I know I'm going to be and I wanted to be, but not because of physical or nothing. It's the pain. Because I couldn't bear pain. Remember, I have the issue with PMS, and PMS was so terrible for me till I remember I would ask Sister Emmons, I would ask Sean, because I used to move a lot more with them closer. Not that we move far now, just everybody get bigger and whatever. Come used to the church most of the time, so most of the time I'm over their house waiting for
Youth
choir
service or whatever.
practice, youth service, Bible study. So I must say, Sister Emmons, how the pain part go? How do you bear that? How do you not die in it? Because you may always hear say it's the worst pain of your life, and no matter the pain you feel, you don't feel nothing till you feel that. And I said then somebody said, oh, me I go survive. So she start laughing and she start laugh. So they said, listen to me, man. That is something that is given to you by God. So God put in every woman that capability to do it.
To go through the
experience. Because you know that a life or death. So the pain at the last. When you start feel those cramps, it's at the last thing on your mind. It's just the fact that, okay, this baby have to bank. You start buy up your pretty dandan for the baby. So the reality kick in. You start feel everything. So she said you're going to feel that bond till the only thing you want when the time comes is to see that baby. If you have to dead and born again, but it's to see that baby. And it makes sense.
Because some ladies say that they feel like I go to that door.
Listen, I don't know. I don't want to scare anybody tonight, but you were there. See there was
but then me being there and seeing it, but then you going through to the body, going through this metamorphosis and it expand into all these type of things.
God is so good that I've experienced both. I've experienced inducing and I've experienced natural. Right? So the induced one now is like you're there for 3/4 of the day and I enjoy because you don't feel no pain till way up another night for me. When the pain kick, me realize, you ever hear the song, sit down, me want sit down. So it's like, me want sit down, me want stand up, me want lodge. But only thing me know what keep me is Jesus Christ himself. Because me make up my mind, say, if I time now, say me I go home, I go in home with Jesus. But I didn't have that mindset to say, all right, me I go there. My mindset is that this child come out of me. It somewhere to come out and me all right and she all right. So when the pain actually hit me now, so when the pain slishing, especially inducing, it's like I felt like I was going crazy. But at the height of going crazy, it's like I don't know. It's like a seesaw. The pain of you come down. So it's like they're telling you to focus and to.
Because I'm about to ask you, like
that's ridiculous. But
hold up. I believe that if you follow the nursing, it will be more manageable.
Not with inducing. With when you have with Michael, it was possible because you have a period of time that you feel the pain and a couple minutes apart.
The contractions.
The contractions come in minutes and more faster and what have you. But with inducing, you don't get no ease when it really starts. It's just constant. But it does, I think it make the child come. Apart from the fact that Jordan want to live somewhere too comfortable.
When Jordan was born, her skin
shivered up.
And I said, look, she don't want to come out.
And I had another week, I had an extra week to wait. They said, Mommy, we're not going to let this baby wait because she's mature. And to see Jordan's skin was so nice and it just spoiled up.
Yeah, mastering.
But anyway, but you can. And the next magical part where the Bible don't lie about the serpent bruising your heel, but after the child comes out, it's like joy.
Yeah, but don't. The context is different.
I'm not going to tell that.
No, I'm saying the context of the bruising the heel.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
more deep. So the truth is, when you're feeling that pain, before feeling the pain, I felt like I was not Michelle. After my belly get big, I couldn't find no resting place to sleep. Neither back, side, front was out of it. So I lived for the day of delivery. And and everybody know the same experience. When the day of delivery came, yes, excited until the inducing, like we just explained. But then I can tell you, see, after you push till you look purple, because we black, till you look purple, and if you're white, you look pink,
And white squall.
and white squall on your mouth, like you go through hell and back.
Because you had to not eat.
I couldn't eat.
Right.
After I've gotten the enema, the washing, I couldn't eat. But
and depending on how long it takes.
It takes. I remember they were saying I would have to do another one.
But they give you drip.
Yeah, they give you oxygen. Yeah,
the drip thing.
The oxygen thing. Oxygen or
no man, it's actually drip. It's like a liquid food.
Right. So when that baby come out now, as the baby said and come out, God is just awesome. I feel like, oh my God, I'm myself. You see the tear that you may get or the slit or whatever. I don't know if you know about it, but I really don't feel that pain when that baby said come out. Because I don't know to experience it. It's as if your whole system belongs to you. I mean, in just seconds, you know, you feel like, oh my God, I just want to sleep. Can I just enjoy some sleep?
And I must say, don't drop asleep.
And I'm telling you, don't drop asleep yet. Because I want to stitch you up. Them want this, them want that. And you have to be responsive.
Because if you doze off
and then coma.
Yeah.
But don't be frightened by what we're saying. That's why motherhood is so precious, and being a mother is so priceless, because you honestly give up a part of yourself. And listen, everybody don't get 9 months. 40 weeks is 10 months. Yeah? It's clinic. Me got no say at 10 months. 10 months.
Is that necessary?
Yeah, but some person may have premature. Some person, because of other complication, they may take it for 9 months or 7 months or whatever. But for your healthy, it's 10 months if that child decide to come early. And I said, so didn't ever say 9 months. I remember, especially the.
So, all right. So the question is, that a question I want to ask. Though you may not, although technology now can make it tell a boy or girl.
Yeah.
Is it really and truly it no matter, or is it that you really want to have a girl first or a boy first?
Honestly, I really wanted a girl first. Okay. And I'm grateful. The second time around,
why you wanted a girl first? Because Tanisha said she wanted a girl.
I wanted her to comb. I wanted a little person to be like me-ish, but I get shocked in my life because my daughter, she's more like her dad. You know, but I'm not gonna complain. She's a trooper. She teach me a lot as a child. Like I grow with her. But you know, yeah. Honestly, I even say to Jordan now, because now that she's an adult and understand, I say, boy, I always wanted a girl first. Like, I want to dress you up. And when you become a teenager, just prim and pop up. My daughter don't like dressing. It's a total opposite of what I ask for. She don't really like dressing. She can be battered.
Like, yeah, she's like much of these things.
Much of these things. If this man like get up, she grab this or she grab that. If it match, let not say if it match. She coordinate. But she's a girl that don't like to iron. So anything when I have to iron.
The closest thing that have less earning for
them. So I have to be strategic with Jordan. So anybody who knows Jordan and you see she not girly, that's just Jordan. That's she.
Yeah, she's like the female version of me.
Mikey is more like the mama, this look good, and in a month like bless me, so I can really dress him because men things expensive.
So overall, then you'd say what you experienced with your mom and what you experienced, with your children. How much of what you experienced with your mom influenced what you do now with your children? And guys, you can share your views too.
I would say 3/4. 3/4. My mom, she's not a bad person or anything. Don't get me wrong. I know she loves us. She do her
best. So it influences it in a positive way.
It's in a positive way because having a child. Can you imagine having a child in the 70s? I don't care if you know my age. In the 70s, and you were 18 years old. You understand? And that's not easy. You weren't married. And you have parents who they believe that you have to wait till marriage, and so it wasn't easy. And like she practically bring me up on her own. You understand? I was shared in the game because my father was young too. He was only 17. So they
I
were
was when they were just playing around and
there
get catch.
exactly. And they did not get catched, truth be
As in,
told.
as
Later
in,
on in the day,
as in.
it's a planting. But I was with
Oh, okay,
stupid teenagers.
okay, okay.
One wanted a goodbye gift and she got it. But I think they were in love
In the
and
personal.
so
But it
that's
has
great.
so how you treat Mike and Jay is um a spin
Yeah,
off
it
from
is. It's
what you
definitely. It's
experienced.
not just from my mom, but from both parents, and that's why I grow them and hold them so close because I believe also that God have kept me as a teenager growing up because in other vlogs that were said, you are the first person for me sexually, like know you. But it wasn't that I didn't have a boyfriend as a teenager. A teenager not supposed to have a boyfriend, whether you are whether it's a year
I mean,
older.
if it's not intimate, I mean, you
It
can
wasn't
socially.
intimate,
No,
but
you
we
said
took
teenagers shouldn't
ourselves.
have boyfriend. I'm
No,
saying
they
that.
shouldn't.
Why?
No, at that age
Not
because
intimate boyfriend, but they're going to know friends, they're going to know
so
people,
back
and be
then
guided. Oh, well, back in the
back then our parents
weren't so open and
I'm gone.
guiding.
Back then our parents they scared us with things and you read between the line and you play the game in order to keep yourself. But I believe that God kept me. If I was in this age, if I believe that if I have a teenager, well, just kind of differentiate, in church.
I mean, and then
But
I think
yeah,
we
with
gave a
that
good
freedom that
guidance.
I had as a child, it would be murder, especially for most of these teenagers don't know more than I should. If it was no murder, she
Murder.
wrote. So God be praised. I think God kept me back then because back then was a sneaky age. You try to sneak out and you're
Go under
in.
the cellar.
Well,
You never
until I
understand.
did lower. No, but it's just the whole thing. When you do things secretly in the dark,
And you
I
find
think it's
space and
more dangerous
opportunity.
than doing it open in the air.
Yeah.
So back then was more dangerous, and that's why I put myself in a lot of compromising situation because the community full of girls my age, full of boys my age, all of we are idiots. We don't know.
No, man,
Without
understand.
apology, we don't know what
Yeah.
we're doing. We didn't have social media to keep us occupied. We have ourselves, so you're there
It was just games
to
and
mess
friends.
around and physical games
And then
and
open dark
more
place
face to face,
light.
more dark place than light is my Kingston. So I honestly, if you should ask all of my friends back then, maybe they would think that I was active. But the person within himself know that
Never go
nothing
on.
never gone because
You're not going to details.
no, I'm not going in detail, but you have to have your stories. People are saying, "Oh, I'm so pressured now," and what. Back then, the pressure did turn up, face to face. You open everybody's face. If you can't talk to a person, have your stories and share, you don't have no friend. It's not like now, girl, bye. And you look on your phone, if they say bye, you can't take your eye from your phone. But then it's up front and center. You understand? And you have to be meticulous to take yourself out of situation. But I think to the person within himself, but then I think the person respected me to a point until the devil is a liar after a while when they see me get saved. And
So the question
that part
now,
of it now,
the final question I want to ask you is, do you have any regrets being a mom? Being a mother?
No. Honestly,
So wouldn't you want to preserve your body?
My body, this is about all right. Before we go there, anybody who said they're preserving their body because they don't want to have children, hello.
It's their choice though.
No, yes, but hello. By the time you're hitting your late 30s, if you are not actively exercising and eating properly, when the hormones kick in, that body that you claim that you're preserving, it's still gonna go. So you're still gonna have to work to keep it in shape. By the time you're in your 30s, hey, not to mention 40s. Because first thing, the belly that you see so lion flat, it have ear expiration until you decide to tone it, keep it there. Because it's going to go either way. But I'm the person, you know this, I didn't believe in having just 1 or 2 kids. I wanted more children. But because we tried, but the reality of life hits that with children comes
At
a
this
fat
point in time,
bank account. And you have to have your own place with a whole heap of children, because they
So you
can't.
were one of them who believe you should have out a lot?
My lot was about 3 or 4. No, honestly,
Yeah,
I didn't,
but then
because
if you were to have out a lot, we should have been having a lot more
if you
trials.
think about it, it did
Well,
happen,
well,
but it
that was when we
wasn't.
were trying for Mike.
I'm talking about the miscarriages.
Oh well,
If you
yeah,
check
but no, no,
out
no.
those.
When you say it did happen, is like we're intentionally doing it,
No, but that's what I'm
right?
trying to say.
So it was intentional. So having out a
But
lot
I
means
wonder why those
you
things
go at
happen
it
if it's not the will
intentionally
of the Lord.
because it's not the will of the Lord.
Well, I didn't really. I think maybe because we weren't trying. But
It's
anyway, God knows what's
exactly.
best because of life situation. Because it's
Mm-hmm.
not as if we reach where we really want to go or
Mm-hmm.
really is our ambition to be. So with all of those and expiring dates of age and health with
Yeah.
those things, you just have to say thank you, Lord. You blessed me with two,
Mm-hmm.
and you're
And
and that's
that's
it.
enough, oh
Yeah,
Lord, and
right
that's
now I'm
enough.
satisfied. You understand? I don't. There's no room for mistake. There's no room for nothing. So I'm grateful. The Lord never make any mistake.
Amen.
I may have enough
Amen.
needs and nevers, and just want God bring me to a place where I can. If they want to come and roll me in, spend time with
Mm-hmm.
me.
Well, guys, we hope, sorry, that you enjoy the conversation. We look forward to seeing your comments. Um, you can check out our our previous upload
With the
with the
breads.
Brett's Day wedding.
Beautiful.
Because you saw the engagement for those that watched it.
Yes.
Check out the wedding. It's a good watch. It's
And
a
I want
real
to
good
big up the
watch.
bridal party. Man, it's one of the best bridal party. We have our hiccups in
Yeah.
the beginning with different things, but
The vibe,
the
the
vibe
energy.
is just right. And the best man ever,
Yes.
ah,
Yeah, him cool.
Rick. What name
I don't know.
again? Rick
No.
man. Big up yourself, Rick man. Big up yourself, Malika. Oh my God. Big up yourself, the whole posse, everybody.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. And of course, Mr. and Mrs. Brett. It was an
Yes.
experience,
Blessings to you.
It
Blessings.
was.
Look out though, because we did a Mother's Day vlog too. We're going to get that sorted out. So look out for that, maybe midweek. Look out for that
Yeah.
one. And again, if the Lord tarries and we're all is well, we'll be back here next week, Sunday, for another live. We look forward to your company, guys. We still have commercials running on one of our videos,
Yeah.
sometime two. So you guys can watch
Not one, even on the UCAM one.
Yuka Fest.
Yuka Fest
That's what I'm
one.
saying, sometime too.
Oh, that one.
Right.
Okay.
So you can watch the ads, guys. It helps the channel, and of course, drop a like, man. Drop a like on the video
Yes,
when you watch it, because I learned, I was watching some other YouTubers and they said, listen, really and truly, there's an algorithm that pushes the video left, right, or center, or make it stay right there.
Mhm.
So what triggers the algorithm is when you see the likes coming up, meaning a lot of persons like it and a lot of people watching. Then that's what triggers the algorithm to push the video to other
Yeah.
viewers. All right, so we're on our way slowly but surely to the 1,000 subscribers. But we're gonna again ask you to help us out to talk to a friend, talk to your cousin,
And I
talk to your
new
neighbor,
subscribers.
and of course we want to welcome to all our new subscribers. When you come and you subscribe, you're not a subscriber anymore. You're family.
Your family. So you don't need to
Alright.
click the subscription button anymore.
You want
But
to
you
subscribe
need to
once. Go ahead.
but you need to click the thumbs up button for all the videos. Yeah, you click it
That will
once,
help us
like
out.
it helps, and share it with your friends and family. Another thing, I was troubling Renee today. I was telling her that next year this time I want to say Happy Mother's Day.
Well, Brett tell me say him might get old, so no time for wait. So let's
rang your breath.
let's see what happens.
I don't rang your pudding. You
Oh
get on it?
my.
And I mean, who to tell them may surprise us with twins too?
Well,
It's a
whatever.
beautiful
I
thing.
think Batu said, whatever the Lord will.
Yeah, Kemi them can wait a little bit more, right?
Yeah, about a
Kemi
little more time to
Rochelle Owen.
Yes.
They're fresh
Yeah.
in age, so they can wait.
And of course, Jamar and Mishka on their way. Yes, Mishka's with child. You don't know.
Pick up yourself, Mishka.
Jamar and Mishka on their way.
Oh, Mike is supposed to be happy.
So I mean,
That's cute, man.
Gospel Rich family, happy guys to just have this opportunity where all can just talk and reason and share stories. We're planning on another series. We'll tell you about it. Look from now, but that's something in the pipeline. And look out for more interviews in the marriage work series coming up in the future. All right.
Yeah, and the God's Purpose family, let them know. So we don't want to wait so long for another wedding, another two wedding. We
You
wait.
don't worship people in front.
Listen, the house full of young people.
Well, I believe something is brewing. I don't know who. Well,
Well,
I mean, you have your suspicion, but things are brew.
brew on. I like the brewing because we don't want to wait so long again.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna leave you now. But thanks for coming on, Malika, Tanisha, Rowan.
Yeah.
And for those who are watching
silent listeners.
and those who are watching it after, I mean, like the live, it's 4 people on the live. It's not hard, just like the live.
Tanisha said Tanisha?
Yes, said Tanisha. All right. And Miss Dawn, thank you for
she was on
watching,
the live.
right?
And all the persons
and guys, listen, like when you premiere a video, it is your opportunity to click on the comment section and talk back to us live. It's not hard. You can talk back to us live.
Even the bridal party, I thought that they would be talking up last night. Come on, guys, me know no not shy, or not move so. Like some comments under the video, man.
Yes.
You know, Jesus and Jen, Shanique,
all of them
people there. Come on. I'll be Mona. There's so many persons on getting lunch up in like at 10 away.
Guys, we look forward to your comments. So
Kerry,
don't be shy. All right. So until next live, until next upload, we say life is worth living and you're supposed to live it through Christ. Okay, have fun at the same time. All right. God bless. See you on the other side.